What's up? What's going on? What's good? It's your favorite Bush Queen, Judi Doll, and I'm here with my creator.
Hi.
My mom. So, this is Mama Dukes, Mama Amy. Twinsies. Okay, so today we're going to have a video. We're going to just talk about pretty much, I have some questions that were asked to me that I'm going to ask her. How she feels about having a son who is gender non-conforming. How did she come to knowing, just things of that nature. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at Judi Doll, Judi.doll, Judi.doll, Facebook, Judi Doll, Twitter, I don't know, but I'll put it somewhere. Snapchat, I don't use that. So what's up?
I don't know, ask the question.
I'm just saying, what's up? Like, how you doing? How your day?
I'm great, I'm fine.
Your day was good?
Wonderful, blessed and highly favored.
Okay. So, how did you know your son was gay?
I don't know, I just knew. Like, from when he was like 9 or 10, I just knew. Never liked sports, never liked video games. But Judi didn't play with dolls and that I knew of and all that kind of stuff.
That she knew of.
That I knew of, but I just knew. So I said, maybe I could change it, or was it something that I did, and finally I just like pushed it out the back of my mind, and I just let Judi be Judi. But at the time it was let Devin be Devin.
Right. You weren't supposed to say that name on here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so like at what point was it like, okay, my child is gay?
I picked her up from school one day, and I guess they had some makeup on.
Yo!
And I got in the car.
She wasn't having that shit.
I was like, what the fuck?
She like, what's on your face? I'm like, makeup? Yeah, I was saying it so like normal, like makeup. She like, I don't think I like that. And I was just like, well, in my mind, I'm like, well, baby, it ain't going nowhere. I'm going to wear this makeup. Like, but she never was like, don't put that like, it was never that. It was just like, bitch, oh, you think you slick. Like, because I wouldn't have makeup on when I left the house, but she used to try to be slick and pick me up. Like, having a son who is gender non-conforming, like, which means I don't necessarily identify as male, female. I just like looking pretty. I just want to look glamorous, like. And then you live with me. Well, I live with you. So, like, how do you feel, like, seeing me every day? Like, when I come in my room, you not know what I look like. Sometimes I have bundles. Sometimes it's beard. Sometimes it's a dress. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, do you feel like what's going on back there?
It doesn't make me feel any type of way, as long as you're happy. Now, when other people got a whole lot to say, that bothers me. Because, first of all, that's not your child. Second of all, you have no right to talk about another human being. That's just being a bully. So, like I said, some days, I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know whether or not I'm going to get bundles or braids, or I just don't know. But, like I said, at the end of the day, long as Judi is happy, that's fine. But sometimes you just have to learn to accept people for who and what they are. We don't choose who we come here to be. We just had to live the life that we were dealt. And my favorite saying is, when you got lemons, make lemonade. Whether you use sugar or Splenda, it'll all equal out.
It'll all feel like growing up. And I know for myself, I was very like androgynous, or very feminine growing up. Was there ever a point where you was like,
I'm just gonna beat the hell out of her?
Yeah, was it that point?
Yeah.
So how did you what got you to that point? Like, how did you get out of that point? So we're gonna start with what got you to the point to say like, oh, this feminine shit, we're not having that.
Well,
like, was it like an influence of others?
With me, I
was in the hood.
Particularly care, but it was like what other people nickel and dimed in made me feel like I was a bad parent because I didn't care. But long as my children didn't give me any trouble, didn't go to jail, went to school, and did like I asked them to do, I really didn't particularly care what they were, as long as they were just my children. So, like I said, once Judi got maybe in the 10th, 11th grade,
it got real.
it got real. And it was just like, okay, what do I do? So, I fussed, I prayed, and I fussed. So I finally just came to a realization was, you had to accept your children for who and what they are. And that's just all. They didn't ask to be here. You brought them in this world. So
would you say, did you say like, could you say like, oh, I always knew he was gay?
No.
You didn't?
No.
So how old was I when you like, oh, my child gay?
About 10 or 11.
That's crazy.
I mean, like I said, some things you just keep to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through your own stuff as an adult and life, and some stuff you just don't pay attention to until it smacks you dead in the forehead and be like, okay, it's here. What you gonna do?
So do you remember, I remember this, I don't know if you remember, I remember you bought me a dress. So yeah, my mom had this black skirt, right? I stole it at first because I think I was going to like a ball, or I was going to the club, and I stole the skirt. It was like a black skirt. It was tight, and I stole it. So yeah. I am weak.
We're making a video.
My stepdad said, "Just stop all this cuss. It's the Christian house." So I stole the skirt, and then I took it back because I'm like, she's gonna know. My mom had anyways, my mom was very much like, I think she knew I stole the skirt, but she wasn't gonna say nothing. So I put it back and I asked her like, can I wear it? And she kind of gave me this look like, bitch, can you wear my skirt? Like, what? So I think she never said no. She just started fussing like, what you gonna do with this skirt? Da 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 da. And I'm like, can I wear it or not?
No.
She was, and then I think she eventually said no, and then I think I just took the skirt. So like, how did you feel when I asked you for that skirt?
Feel like you had lost your fucking mind.
Why? I just wanted a skirt. So I think a couple weeks after that, maybe like a couple months, I think my mom, she thrifts a lot. And I don't know if it was like a dress or a skirt, but I know it was like a cunt. Like it was cunt.
It was a black dress.
It was a black dress. So she gave it to me, and I never like, I was just like, oh, she fucking with the doll for real. Like, she acknowledged that the doll is here.
You're not gonna keep stealing my stuff.
Cause y'all, so she works a lot. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take her skirts. Okay, well she got cute blouses. She was not having it with me. I just felt like if she could wear it, I could wear it. So I have a little sister named Tiara. So she's 2. Me being who I am, like, how do you think that conversation would go with her when she goes? Like, how are you gonna handle, like, she like, oh, do I have an older brother? Do I have an older sister? Like, how are you gonna have that conversation with her?
I'm not gonna have no conversation with her.
Why? What if she asks questions?
She's just gonna accept you for who you are. Duty.
But what if she asks questions? Like, what if she like, is that a boy or a girl? Because I'm probably gonna knock her out. So how are you gonna handle what she say?
You're not gonna do nothing to her. I don't know. I had to pray on that, and when the time comes, we'll work on it.
Right. So, as a parent, first of all, a single black mother, like for you to have a black son who possibly could get attacked, who could face discrimination, who could possibly be killed just because like I'm who I am. Like, do you worry at night? Like,
I do.
I
do. And especially when you go places and you don't check in, you don't
Yeah,
call.
go.
Yeah, it bothers me because people are so mean. People hate for no apparent reason at all. People hate because you're gay. They hate because you're black. They hate because you're pretty. I mean, the world is just full of hate. And I even worry about my daughter. I mean, I worry about my children in general. And I mean, because you just never know what can happen. And when I hear their voice or get that text message, I can breathe a sigh of relief that they're okay. Now, when Judi decides to move on to greener pastures, I probably have a connection.
And it's coming soon.
So, I mean, I just get my nerve pills up, but I love my children. And yes, I do worry.
So do you think, like, me being who I am and coming out to you, like, when I first came out to you, I think it was like 16, 17, what, like, okay, so, small story. She never really said anything in the car. Like, I told her in the car when she picked me up for, she never really said anything. But I know when I got in the house, like, she cried. Like, I was just like, why is she crying? So I don't think we ever had like a in-depth conversation about it. I just knew her feelings was hurt, of course, but she's very sensitive. Like, she cried all the time. So you know,
But I'm a G.
Girl, get back. So, like, when I first came out, was it like a sigh of relief? Like, okay, I know what's going on, and I knew, or was it like?
I felt like a failure.
Why?
Because I felt like that I put y'all in some type of situation that brought this on, not knowing that after I read on stuff that people don't just get like this. They're born this way, things transpire, and I just had to get over myself and said I did the best I could and raising y'all, and that was just it. Now, sometimes I still wonder if I would have did things differently in my personal life, or, you know, would have turned out different. And probably no, because all of it was a lesson learned.
Yeah, I think now we're the closest that we've ever been. Like, it was never like this. But, like, do you feel like that, like, hindered our relationship? Like, me being gay, me being extra feminine, like, did that hinder our relationship when I was younger? Or was it like, okay, he just is.
Okay, you just don't.
So why do you think we're so close now?
Because I see so much of you in, you know.
You see so much of you in me. So what is a message that you could leave for parents, or some guidelines, some rules, some stipulations for parents with gay children, lesbian daughters, transgender kids, kids who are just different in general? Like, what would you tell a parent to be like, I just fucked up, like my child fucked up because of me? Like, what would you say to them?
I would say to them, if you know how to pray, pray, because prayer will take you through anything.
Pray for what is that? Because
you know,
some people are like, God, get this gay demon out of my child.
Pray for guidance and understanding more than anything. And being gay, lesbian, and non-conformed, and all that other stuff, it's not nothing that you can pray off somebody.
You okay? Okay, you might get teary-eyed.
Like I said, pray for guidance and understanding more than anything, because you don't understand what happened. They don't understand what happened. They just know that it happened.
This is how I feel.
And so, you know, you can't continue to beat yourself up. You can't hate them. So you just have to learn how to put your feelings aside and love them anyway. And that's why I tell people that are so-called quote-unquote Christians, the Bible says to love.
That's a whole
another whole video.
I
mean, you have to love people regardless of who and what they are. God says love them, come as you are. That's how they come, so you got to love them. So at the end of the day, anybody mess with Judi, you got to mess with me.
Go get your ass fucked. No. But
I'm going to lay hands on you.
So this is a very short video, just with me and my madre talking about some tea. So if you want to see more of her on my channel, let me know. Comment down below some things you would like to see from me, things you might want to see from her. I'm not gonna post her social media because I do not want y'all to be hitting my mama up randomly about no bullshit. Yo, dead ass. Comment below, like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let me know what you want to see from me in the future. But that wraps up this video.
Madre saying peace out.
Okay. check it out.